Hey, what's up guys, Chillis here, welcome back to more Fate Hollow Ataraxia. Last time we finished off Himuro the Love Detective, and found out that Mitsuzuri did not in fact have a boyfriend, but back when the bet was made with Rin, she introduced her brother as her boyfriend, which is, that's awkward. But anyway, yeah, today probably just gonna be doing more sub-stories, I'm pretty sure. Because I think we have quite a few on day 9 or 10. So I have to go through those. Okay, there's nothing here. To the afternoon. Nothing. Okay, night. Let's see. What do we have going on? Hang around Emiya residence. And it's just the no-no scene. Which I still need to record off screen at some point. I still haven't done that. I need to. Okay. To the streets. Story. Okay. Is it this afternoon or the next one? Okay, it's the next one. I'll just go straight to the next day. I don't think there'll be anything at night right now. Okay. Nothing. Afternoon. There should be. Yeah. Okay. There's only 2 things. Emiya residence with Sakura, or yeah, let's see what this guy's up. Let's see what Assassin's up to. At the top of a long flight of stone steps stands the Ryudo temple gate. The gate guard here is rather stubborn and difficult to deal with, instead of something like lion dogs or Neo statues. Yeah. The figure of Sasaki Kojiro, assassin, comes into view. Having never gone into town, he has literally disappeared within the temple gate. An imposing character like that in broad daylight with temple visitors around would be rather odd. True. Fortunately, no one but espers should be able to see him. Or so you'd think. Himuro? Out for a casual stroll, I ended up coming all the way here. I wonder why. Despite having the day off, I bet Issei still went to school. Yeah, you know what? Probably. That's a very much probably. Even if I go out of the way to offer him a cheerful greeting, the chances of being able to get a conversation going with Kojiro are slim. He's just like, what? Kojiro himself only glances towards me. Finding no ill intent, he shifts his gaze elsewhere. But you know, after standing guard all day long, you can't help but be bored. A job where you don't do anything. Even if that's an exaggeration, I can't fathom how tiresome that must be. I feel sorry for him. Yeah. He'd probably appreciate it. Maybe bring Saber. He doesn't look like the kind of guy that dislikes drinking. Should I take some from the main temple building? There would probably be some questions for you if any monks saw you stealing their alcohol. He's like, are you gonna stand there all day, or... Suddenly, Kojiro stands up. Behind me, I hear somebody going up the stone steps. Out of breath, they make frequent stops along the way. It shouldn't be Himuro. She should have good enough endurance to just walk. Wondering who that might be, I hide behind the gate and take a peek. Huh? Kojiro aside, there was no need for me to hide. I just followed along. Oh. Wait, can Saigusa see him? Is that why he's hiding? As she's having a rest just a few steps before the top, I see a familiar face. Saigusa? She alone? It's odd. Once recovered, she slowly conquers the last bit. Or maybe he was looking out for Himuro because he saw Saigusa. The guard in question, Kojiro, gazes at Saigusa silently. Her epic ascent finally over, she looks at him uneasily, not noticing me yet. Okay, so she can see him. Interesting. but she sees Kojiro. And I do recall hearing about this somewhere. Okay, why can't you see him though? That's what I'm confused about. She speaks up, a hint of fear in her voice. Well, can't blame her. Not when this anachronism of a swordsman stands in front of her. And not a single TV crew or signboard in sight.
すいません。お寺の方ですか?
Sort of. He sort of is, I guess. But how? How?
こんなこと聞いては失礼かもしれないんですけど、お祭りでもあるんですか?
No. A very Saigusa-like straight pitch. I guess with Kojiro's attire, I guess it's a fair question. I guess. She must be inquiring about Kojiro's antique-looking clothes.
祭りか。この寺にも来歴があるようだな。キャスターはそう言ってはいたが、いつのことかはあいにくとな。
What kind of history, I wonder? Saegusa ponders, tilting her head to the side.
はあ。キャスターさんって久月先生の奥様ですよね。
Yeah.
そういうことになっている。困ったものだ。
Unfortunately, how rude. She seems a little off-put by his blunt manner of speech. Perhaps it's about time to interrupt them. Just as I'm about to make an appearance, Saigusa's unexpectedly persistent stance stops me in my tracks. The way things are now, this is not a good time to come out.
キャスターさんと久月先生、お似合いだと思うのですけど、お名前は?
I don't see a reason why he wouldn't give it. Probably.
津田小次郎と。
Okay, I guess it makes sense that he would change it a little bit. Because if anyone's heard the story, because that's right? It's a story, but no one's for sure if he actually existed, something like that.
じゃあ、小次郎さん、お似合いだと思いませんか?
She's very chatty with a person she just met. Sushida? Stop making up weird names. Did he think she might get suspicious if he called himself Sasaki Kojiro while wearing that outfit? I guess.
君の名前は?
あ、三枝由紀香と言います。
ではユキカ殿、私は彼女が旦那に構ってもらえずに焼いているのを見るのが数少ない怖かったのだよ。昨今はその意味ではいささか面白くない。
Because he actually pays her attention. You are a wicked man, Kojiro. Yeah. However, I can sympathize. Being perpetually assigned to guard duty will cast strolls freely around town would put anyone in a foul mood.
そうなんですか。
なに、これはかぶいた私の好みだ。君のようなあどけない娘から祝福されると知れば、彼女も喜ぶだろう。
Muttering thus, he sits down on the stone steps.
あどけないですか、私。
Yeah, I would say so. She really is, though she wouldn't notice it herself. But despite her nervousness, she still sits down beside him. He sided the gate. Oh right, no, duh. Yeah, no, I think you or Inu told me that once. I completely just blanked it. Now that you said it again, yeah.
Let's see. 小 小次郎さん、やっぱり私の見間違いじゃないですよね。
What's not your imagination? Saigusa, you're... I guess that's her innocence coming to play. Apparently she sees no issue touching a man she literally just met. Well, saying that, Saigusa runs her hand all over Kojiro's costume. While his face may remain stone still, he is definitely troubled.
マキちゃんやカネちゃんはお寺の山門にお侍さんなんかいないって言うんです。でもやっぱり本当にいたんですね。
Again, I don't know how you can see him.
彼女たちが来た時は時が悪かったのだろう。
He mutters in bewilderment, staying beside her. Befriended by a cute little puppy, even Kojiro finds it hard to be unkind.
本当ですか？いつもお堂の中に？
This is an odd pairing.
いや、山門の上にな。あの上で参詣の客に不心得者が紛れていないかを伺う門番役だ。私は。
He isn't exactly lying, but he isn't quite telling the truth either. Of course, he'd be reluctant to talk about servants and so forth in the first place. Yeah.
あ、それだからお侍さんみたいな格好をしてるんですか？私、
Yeah.
秋のお祭りの出し物のお稽古をしてるのかなって思ってたんです。
I see. While Kojiro sits there dumbfounded, Saigusa's face is sparkling with an innocent smile. He can't even say anything back. She's just too nice.
すごいです、小次郎さん。本当にお侍さんみたいです。
Well, he sort of is.
その後ろの長い刀って本物ですか
5尺余りの備中青江だ。
Sheesh. As tall as some people. Oh boy. Actually, yeah, no, that checks out, and yeah, no, yeah. Yukika, come on, it's fine. Hearing that it's a real sword, Saigusa leaps back. He's not... Okay. No wonder when you think about it. Seeing a man armed with a real sword right in front of you is a bit of a shock. Even my thick-headed self would be perturbed in that situation.
怯えるな。手向かわぬ女子供は切りはせぬ。
でも警察とか大丈夫なんですか？
Well, seeing as how they don't know he exists, yeah, it's perfectly fine. So it's good.
自社はもとより死後不入の地だ。心配はない。
Is that true? I don't know if that's true in modern Japan. I mean, maybe. I don't know. What century is that from? Yeah, I don't think that's modern at all. I think that was probably done away with a while ago. Gathering her resolve once again, Saigusa timidly goes back to sitting by his side. She is too pure. Or... The flow of the conversation is interrupted, and the silence sets in. Yet there's definitely a friendly air between the two of them. As I watch from behind the gate, I suddenly feel rather embarrassed by this act of voyeurism. Yeah.
小次郎さん、その...
Mm-hmm.
何かな。
もしよければ、
Yeah? listening to this makes me nervous. I mean, Saegusa's talking to a guy out of her own will. Just what is it that attracts her to Kojiro? Is it his slightly greater than average audacity? Had Makidera been here, there'd be more than a little violent uproar, no doubt. Yeah, true. Definitely.
今度マキちゃんとカネちゃんに会ってもらえないかなって思うんですけども。
その二人は君の友人か。ああ、カネとやら彼女の方は見覚えがあるな。
Kojiro's nodding, but his face remains stern. Yeah, he definitely has to think about. I don't see why he couldn't meet them though.
本当ですか？カネちゃんと小次郎さんってもうお知り合いなんですか？
こちらが一方的に見知っているだけだ。その時は上にいたものでね。しかし、さて、どうしたものか。私のような世捨て人と面会したところで、なあ。
I don't know. I guess to be fair to common people, you'd look rather interesting. He lets out a light sigh. His dramatic attitude looks nothing more than an attempt to relieve some boredom at the expense of Saigusa's naivete.
ごめんなさい。私そんなつもりじゃなくて。そうですね。
He's gonna agree. Like he can't seeing her frown, he's definitely gonna agree. She seems dejected. It would take someone like Makidera or Tosca to extract a promise as overbearing as that.
ユキカ殿。
それでしたら今度私の弟たちに会っていただけませんか？
Why is she so obsessed with having other people see him?
それはなぜかな。
きっと弟たちも本当にお侍さんがいるんだ、すごいなって驚いてくれると思うんです。だからその約束してくれたら
I guess there's no real harm, Kojiro. Probably. Having said that much, she stays silent. Not that it makes it any less forceful. Yeah. Hearing promise, the word causing her anxiety, a faint smile appears on Kojiro's face. There's no way Saegusa would know the weight of the promise that binds his body here.
ユキカ殿には弟子がおられるのか。
はい、私が一番上のお姉さんなんです。
そうか。姉上に似て兄弟思いの優しい弟もなのであろう。
The praise causes Saegusa's cheeks to light up bright red in an instant. She's flustered once again. Yeah, I mean that's par for the course with her.
そんなことないです。みんなやんちゃで言うこと聞かなくって食いしん坊で私を困らせてばっかりで、いざ連れてきても小次郎さんに変なこと言っちゃったりしないかって不安で、私すいません。
ユキカ殿が慌てることはない。時には昔日を思い出すのも悪くはないと思うてな。
Nodding like that, Kojiro's getting dramatic again. Oh, what a guy. Twisted as he is, he can still weave in a glamorous quote. Or did he actually mean it? If that's the case, I've greatly underestimated Saigusa's skill.
本当ですか？
気が向けば顔程度は見せよう。とはいえ、夜の訪問は物騒だ。日中であれば、いつかの機会。
Yeah, you come at night, you might get your head lopped off.
じゃあ、また日を改めて 弟たちと一緒に来ますから。すいません、こんなことをお願いして。
She bows deeply. She is something special, for sure. In the end, despite wanting to leave, well, I guess it's alright. So I really did end up just watching them. Kojiro knew it, but it's rather rude for me to be peeking on Saigusa. As quietly as possible, I take my leave.
さて、境内をちょっと見ていくか。
Yeah, you do that. Okay.